What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. That's Juju back there. Alright, guys. So, like I said, I wanted to talk to you guys about my opinion on this whole tribal gaming thing. I've been seeing a few people commenting about it and, just complaining about how you shouldn't be tribal and all this other stuff and the fanboyism and all this other stuff. And I understand it, especially when it gets to a toxic level or when it goes outside of gaming and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, man, a lot of us are having a lot of fun with this. The reality is most of us play on multiple different platforms. You know what I mean? Very seldom do you find somebody that only plays on PlayStation or only plays on Xbox. Or maybe PC gamers are probably the ones that are a little bit more, what's the word I want to look at, parochial to their platform. But for most of us, man, we're down to play on both consoles. We can recognize a good game when we see one. And even when we're calling out flaws about another game, we're just doing it for the console war stuff. We don't really hate the game. Anyone right now that's calling out Horizon Forbidden West is just, you're looking silly, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Now, if you call out the glitches are glitches. It is what it is, right? So call them out. They called out glitches for freaking Halo. They called out glitches for Forza. So call out the glitches. Go ahead, right? If they take it, they can receive it as well. So, or if they give it, they can receive it as well. It is what it is. But if you honestly think that this is not a good game, your opinion is valid based on what you value, right? But it's a good game. Now, I say that, but I'm also the same guy that I like Crossfire X. Now, I'm not in love with Crossfire X, but I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun with it, so, take it for what it is. But I don't have a problem with the tribalism. You see, we all want to belong to something. And in gaming itself, just saying that you're a gamer, there's still a weird stigma behind that. I love the fact that I found all these YouTube people and all these people on Twitter because we are all so different. There's so many different, we look different, we act different, we have different professions, we have different age groups. Like, there's a lot of people that game. I don't understand how gaming still has that weird stigma behind it, especially when it's like against men, right? So it's like, if you're a gamer, you're not a man if you're a gamer, or gaming is not manly or whatever. It's like, okay, I like to game. I don't know what you want me to tell you. There's a lot of other things that I do in my life that you may consider manly. It's just stuff that I like to do. It is what it is, right? But gaming is one of the things that I do like to do. And even if you don't consider that being manly, then who cares? And then the other stigma is, and I fall victim to this as well, is that we fail to acknowledge female gamers. And there's a lot of female gamers. That's why when Microsoft dropped that nail polish deal, whatever, and I saw so many people making fun of it, I'm like, yo, chill. Because if Microsoft or Sony dropped a deal with like a cologne or your favorite cologne or something like that, you wouldn't be saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because it's nail polish and it's mostly something that females use, not only females use nail polish, but you almost have like this weird stigma to it. And the reality is there's a lot of female gamers. There's female gamers that'll put you and me through the ringer. So we gotta show them respect as well. So I say all that to say this. There is tribalism in gaming, and that's perfectly okay, because there's tribalism in sports, period, right? We can all be basketball fans, but you're gonna like whatever team you like, or teams that you like, or player that you like, right? Same thing with football. It is what it is. So this is the same thing when it comes to gaming. Some of us are going to prefer certain platforms over others, even though we can play on everything. Now, if you are... Hold on, Julian. If you are what's called a fake neutral, that's probably the worst thing ever. I'm being honest with you. Because now to both tribes, you look like untrustworthy, right? So that's why I come up here and I'm proud to say this generation, I'm an Xbox. I just like what Microsoft is doing better. It's simple. To me, Microsoft is bringing a better value to gaming than the PlayStation is. To me, not saying that PlayStation doesn't make phenomenal games, because they do make phenomenal games, but this is the first game that PlayStation has dropped this generation that I'm really excited for, Horizon Forbidden West. And it's because I played Horizon Zero Dawn and I loved it. But besides that, I wasn't excited about too much more. Okay. I gotta end the video there, so there will be a part 2 to this. Okay, but just remember this. Okay, tribalism in gaming is okay. Just don't take it to an extreme. Don't mention anyone's mom or anyone's kids or anyone's wife or anything. Like, just keep it gaming and everything will be alright. Alright? We all want to belong to something. We all gamers, and individually inside that whole gaming community, it's okay if you belong to your Sony fans, but you still play on everything else. And it's okay if you belong to your Xbox fan, you belong to Stadia, you belong to PC. What you don't want to be is a fake neutral. Dog 1985, there's levels to this.
Yeah, peace.